She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
At the end of my last review, my very first review, okay, for The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14, episode 1, in that video, I said there was a lot going on social media and that I was probably going to do a part 2 with social media reaction. There's a segment of part 1 that I did not include in the video because I wanted to keep it under 30 minutes. And I had plans to release a part 2. I love YouTube. I love what I do on here. However, I have a career outside of YouTube. Thank you all for your patience and hanging in there with me because I can't always just hop on things and do them when I have a career outside of YouTube. But there's a segment I recorded last week, and I'm going to insert that segment here because I know Marlo too well. Her desperation to fill a void in her life. Her desperation to think that throwing on labels and talking down to people who are in positions, the same position that she was in when she did not have people there for her and she was going through it. When there's more to life than the labels and the money. Marlo's desperation to cover that void. She feels like without the labels, people will see the ugliness of Marlo. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about internally. She will be exposed. So she covered it up with labels, okay? Now, I'm going to insert what I said last week. And then I'm going to include what Marlo posted this week because I already knew it was coming. So let me go ahead and insert what I recorded last week. Okay, so Kenya Moore is on Twitter. You know, she's tweeting with the supporters and she's engaging with the supporters of the show. All right. Now, someone posted a video of the dress that Kenya wore. But Kenya posted, and I love how honest and transparent she is. This was her tweet, basically saying that hers was custom, okay? She did not tag the designer or is pretending that she got it from the brand, the designer. It's possible that the way it was structured for the model, the way it fit, the way it flowed on the model, it just didn't go well with Kenya's body type. So she took the design to her designer that she's been using for years and said, look, I want the same dress, but I want it to fit my body, my style. I want the material to be different. I want it to drip on my body a certain way. The look from the designer isn't doing that. So this is what I want. And I love that she came on Twitter and she wrote custom, okay? Now, it would be something else if she had tagged the brand and pretended that she was wearing the exact same dress when she went and got hers custom made. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with seeing something and saying, you know what, I love it, but it just doesn't fit my body type the way that I want it to fit. It looks great on the model. It just doesn't look great on me off the runway. So, but I still love it. And I think that I could rock it in an amazing way. So I'm going to get it fixed. So I love that she's very transparent and honest about that. So you can see that the arm area on the other side where there's a little sleeves on there is higher than on the model because Kenya is a little top heavy. So she did not want it to drop all the way down. And you can see the waist area, her band is lower and a little bigger. The thighs area, that part is lower than on the model. Of course, the model is taller, but you can see that she structured it in a different way that will drip and fit better on her body type. I will have more to say about this at the end of the video because I do want to get to these tweets. So Marlo tweeted about it. And when I tell you her own supporters and people in the comments dragged her, my goodness. But I'm going to read one or two borderline, tweets. And then I'm going to keep the rest, PG. So after being dragged and not being happy about it, One whole week later, Marlo finally came across the information and she tweeted, all dressed up in knockoff, and she went ahead and included the designers, okay, from LeBay, laughing face emoji, but go off, sis. And this is when she got dragged on Twitter. So let's get into those tweets. Kenya murdered that look in cold blood. I don't care if it was a garbage bag. She looked stunning. She didn't have to slide on all those old men's D to get that dress though. Unlike you, my mm, 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 mm. Yo, shout the season, Chef, if y'all don't come and pick me off this floor, if y'all don't come and pick me off this floor, when I tell you Marlo is getting chewed up and dragged in her comments, but I'm going to keep it, PG. One, because YouTube is very sensitive now, and I'm not trying to get my video blocked or taken down. I will also have to censor myself because most of them were going in. And lastly, it doesn't matter if I'm here for you or not. I keep it fun shade. We laugh, we kiki, we move on. We never hit below the belt over here. We, as in me, and of course my supporters, even in the comment section, we respond, we laugh, but it's never malicious or hitting below the belt. So speaking of getting chewed up and dragged, let's continue. Wow, Marlo, you're getting eat up just like your edges. Not just like your edges. She looks way better than you though, and still chewed you up at your event. Made your event hers without breaking a sweat. These receipts are a week late. You are a housewife. Now strike while the iron is hot. We are on to Ralph and Drew now. Exactly. You are a housewife. That's right. Tell her she better get her game tight now. You gotta work on your timing, babe. The tea is so cold, I can't even get worked up enough to shade you back. I remember when she walked around in this hot mess right here. And she ate you up at your own event. So now what? Knock off or not, she looked amazing. I like it too. Who cares about a knockoff? This would have been a great read if she looked awful, but she looked stunning that night. Exactly. It doesn't matter if the dress is knock off or not. Kenya was wearing that dress. Best dress. She still ate you though at your own event. It's inspired, not the same though, and if it were, that would make it a knockoff. And mama looks good. Give it up for the rehearsed read a week later, whole week. But she killed it though. She outdid you at your own event. How, Sway? Exactly. Is this the best you have? She looks beautiful. Work another angle for your storyline. This is not gonna fly. A Barbie is still gonna be a Barbie regardless of what she wears. Kenya is a queen no matter what. We moved on from this. Come up with something else. It's episode 2 catch up. Save your coins, Kenya, and still eating. In fairness, I'm not a Kenya fan. However, she did look good. You said she looked good though. Exactly. Designer or not, she still ate you up that night. It's okay. Whether it was knock off or not, she looked the best that night. Just saying. Maybe it was inspired by, she looked stunning though. Knockoff or not, Kenya Moore looked beautiful and wearing that gorgeous gown. I don't know, Kenya's knockoff looks better than the actual. She killed it. Even if it was, she looked better than you, and it's how you rock it, honey. You could never edges, not edges, child. Oof, not edges in the wig adjustment. Yeah, so messy. Doesn't matter. She looked very nice and her dress stole the show. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Kenya wore that dress as if it was a designer's original. She made the dress look good, and the dress didn't have to make her look good. Loved the knockoff. Stunning. She ate though and left absolutely no crumbs. Yeah, she mad. She looked amazing in that. Kenya looks hot. She wears everything and anything and anyone better. She's a boss, a gorgeous boss. Hashtag Team Kenya. Kenya looked amazing regardless. But the night looked better. Gorgeous. Marlo, name brands don't make a person. It's what's in the clothes, okay? But bleep, she looks good. Kenya was the night at your event and definitely best dressed. Exactly. Marlo needs to chill on the designer shading. It's going to backfire on you. It's fine if you like spending a ridiculous amount of money on a designer outfit. And for what? Right now, you are trying to rent your clothes out to make money. She looked way better than the strawberry candy outfit and all the outfits you wore that evening. Kenya's version looks better. Let that hurt go. Kenya's dress looks better than the original then. So what? Not a big Kenya fan, but she looked a million times better than the model in that pic. Kenya always has been, always will be the queen of our HOA. She is beautiful and so smart. She is so sharp. Her comebacks are hilarious and brilliant. And she still outshine you at your own event. Marlo, why is material things so important to you? But Kenya doesn't have any mugshots though. And me flashing across the screen, Marlo saying that she went through 5, different foster care homes and flashing her mugshot on the screen isn't a diss to Marlo, because Marlo was able to go through all of that and was still able, regardless if it took 150 years, she's holding a peach. So kudos to Marlo. I'm just giving you a visual that you would think someone who came from humble beginnings will know better and not constantly put other people down. Don't only uplift people when it's beneficial to you. How do you behave in your everyday life 100%? Not when you're going to get applause from the audience or the public, the audience meaning the people that watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta, or your social media followers. Look at me, I have this charity, okay, that I dedicate myself to underprivileged people. Look at me and give me the praises. Look at me, I'm trying to build a storyline in hopes Bravo gives me a pitch. So now I'm taking care of my nephews, which kudos to Marlo. Good job there taking care of her nephews. I'm just saying it's the same thing with Portia Williams, okay? You're screaming Black Lives Matter. You're screaming all of these things to help your image. But the moment things slow down with the movement, you're back on your own reality TV show fighting and being disrespectful. Basically, nothing changed. This image, you wanted people to believe that you were this changed person, but a season later, and here you are going back to the same Portia that you wanted people to believe that you've changed from. It's the same thing with Marlo. What do you do with your now and old money, real money? People who are really wealthy and rich, they don't have to scream and talk about it every second. Every single episode, even the most recent episode, she's talking about how much she paid for her nephew's suit for him to go to the homecoming dance. Why do we need to know the price tag? People who have money just have it. They don't have to constantly talk about it. And that's my point. So whatever void she's trying to fill, it will never be filled until she handles what's going on internally, because with all of the labels and the peach and everything, she is still the angry, hateful, hit below the belt Marlo. Nothing has changed. Housewives 101. This is a day late and $1 short. We've moved on. Marlo is getting done in her own comment section. You still insecure? Are you mad because she is far more beautiful? Kenya Moore looks so beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Marlo. Child, the way you violate fashion, the nerve is real. You could never come for the queen. Whether it was a knockoff or not, Kenya definitely was the best dressed at that event. She was better dressed than the host. Just stunning. She had it custom made. Stop trying to create drama. Kenya was just making a useful suggestion, and all the other ladies had something to say. But sure, just pick on Kenya for clout. She looks great, far superior to you. Marlo, we need you to focus on your edges before you try to come for Kenya. Doesn't matter who made it, she looks stunning. She was the best dressed there. I mean, think about it. You are clowning someone wearing a knockoff, but even in the knockoff and custom made dress, she still looked better than you, and you had not one but two outfit change. If it was a knockoff, it was made beautifully and she looked great. Why spend thousands when she looks good in anything? Girl, you are lucky she didn't show up with the jump line. Let it go. You are jealous. She looked way better than you. Someone let Marlo know that she's 10 plus years too late. Let us jump on this hate bandwagon and drag Kenya Moore for everything, even when she's not in the wrong, doesn't exist. Yes, you still have people out there that still, come for Kenya. But people have realized, with everything being exposed about other housewives, people have realized that, you know what, we've been wrong about Kenya. So people are no longer taking this, let us make Kenya Moore the scapegoat. Let us attack her. Every single person on that show, when their storyline is boring and nothing is working out for them, let me go and attack Kenya Moore. And people are sick of it. So Marlo, Bravo did not wait 150 years to give you a peach for you to recycle a white fridge read and things that happened years ago when Kenya Moore bought her beautiful house, Moore Manor, cash. When Kenya Moore have her hair care product in CVS and Sally's and is working on her Walmart deal and Target deal, let's manifest it. She's doing far more better and did not need a sponsor to buy her home. Kudos to you for having one to buy your home. You have to work harder for your peach than that, or else it will be snatched. I'm aware that Marlo is going to go after Candy, and she and Candy, they're cool again. But based on the next episode and the episodes in the future, if this is it, Marlo, yeah, good luck, child, because it's not working out. So I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.